Hi and welcome to this video. Now I hope you enjoyed the last video which I did, which was the preview of this car. So I'll start off by saying that obviously this car is very different from the last car, the car of the channel, which has been the ST150. So as I said before, it had to go because I needed a family car. Now obviously I'm not going to go mad with this, it is a family car, but I do plan on doing a few bits. So hopefully I'll do those in the future. So as I say, this is a Ford Focus Mk3 2013 plate. It is kind of semi-rare if you like, because it is the Zetec S model or edition. It's also a manual because a lot are the power shift, which you need to avoid like the plague unless you really want one, because say the auto boxes can go wrong, and from what I've heard, rather costly. So yeah, also this is the 2 litre as well, so a rather nippy, somewhat torquey 163 I think to be specific, brake horsepower. I'm not sure what the torque is, but I'll either find out, leave it below, or I'm sure someone will mention it. Just to sum up, basically, I was looking for a estate type of car. Looked at a few different cars, not just Ford, BMWs, Mercs, you name it. Was very tempted, but kind of come back to Ford, how can I not? I did look at the normal Focus estate, which I'll put a photo in now, but it wasn't really as appealing. It was more, I would have bought it just for the sake of needing an estate, basically. To be fair, as you can see from the photo, the back end, it looks a little bit plain. In my opinion, it wasn't really doing anything for me at all. I mean, personally, you can get the titanium version with all the toys and everything, but I'm one of those people that like how it looks on the outside as well, more than the inside. Anything that you get on the inside as well is a bonus. So that's why I didn't really jump on those to start off with. With the Zetec S edition, obviously you get the alloys, which these type of alloys, I think there's 2 sets apparently, are really nice. You have to excuse the dirt on them because, as I say, I've done a fair few miles since. You also get the front lip on the front spoiler, on the front bumper, and you get the nice diffuser on the rear and a few other little bits. So as a general car, I can't fault it. It's a nice engine, pulls well. As you can see from the boot, it's plenty big enough. You could easily get dogs in there, or baby gear and luggage if you wanted to go away holidaying. It's quite a nice sized boot and very practical because the back's quite low down with no lip, which is the good thing about an estate car. So as you can see from the rear seats, obviously the car's not as big as a Mondeo, so probably the room behind the seats is a little bit greater. I mean, granted that I'm about 6'5", so my chair is all the way back. There's still enough room for someone to sit behind me. You can see I've got a baby seat. The passenger seat is pushed forward a little bit because obviously his feet are on the back seat, but there's still plenty of room. It does have a few faults which I found already. I will be doing another video on those, on a few things which, don't say hate, but a few things which are annoying about the car which I found already, so I will do that in the future. What you will have to help me with is I'm not sure which are factory optional extras and which are standard. So with this car, I'm just going to go through a few bits which the car has, and then I'm sure someone will let me know if every Focus comes with that or not. So to start off with, I do know these are optional extras. This car actually comes with, I think it's called the Bliss system, which I think is the blind spot indication system, something like that. Basically it's when a car's in your blind spot, you get a little orange light. Now the idea is really good, for being on the motorway. In practice, it does get a bit distracting at times, because you keep seeing it flashing. You can turn it off, but it is a really good feature. Other bits, it has the door protectors, so as you open it's on all 4 doors. As you open it, it kind of comes out the back of the door, so it's hidden, and helps to stop any paint chip and dints well, hopefully not on anyone else's car, but any stops your door hitting from anything else basically, especially with this being a family car. Anyone that's got kids knows probably, you know, they just open the door and yeah, best not to think about it. So yeah, they're a nice thing to have. We've got the rear sensors, which are good. It doesn't have front ones on this one. I believe it's the 3.5 that may have them, but say this doesn't. It has electric windows at the back. I'm not sure if that's extra or not. It's going to tell me. So I'm just looking at the menu while I go through, because I completely forgot what it has. So traction control, I assume that would be a standard. The bliss system, which I've just mentioned, it has city stop. Now, from what this is, I found out anything under 30 mile an hour, if you get too close to the car in front, it will automatically stop. Now, this is something that I'd rather not practice and have a go at, because I don't really want to hit anything in front. But yeah, I believe that most accidents happen, you know, 10-50 mile an hour in traffic, stop traffic. So it's meant to stop the car, and you can't see, but there's a little panel of sensors on the front window. So I assume it works from that, as I say, this car doesn't have front sensors. So as driver alerts, basically it's got lane assist. So if you, for example, if you're on a motorway and you change lanes without indicating, you get a little chime and the steering wheel vibrates. I have turned that off because it is somewhat annoying, but I imagine it is quite useful, you know, for long distance driving, that type of thing, to keep you awake. So a good safety feature. Okay, it also has the traffic signs indication. So as you drive past a 60 zone or 30 zone, for example, it will show you the speed on the little dash window, so a little screen window, sorry, and tell you what the miles per hour is of the street or road that you're on, which is quite handy. I guess there's no excuse for, you know, telling the police if they pull you over that you didn't know what the miles per hour was of that road, because it tells you. Maybe a good thing, maybe not, but yeah, that's quite handy to have. So yeah, I say it's got a few other things, heated front windscreen and things like that, usual standards. Yeah, with it being a diesel as well, compared to the ST, already I've done about 400 mile, and there's 200 mile left in the tank. If I'd done that mileage in the ST, I think I'd have filled up about 3 times. So yeah, it's doing quite well. Quite enjoy it. I say it's a completely different car to the ST. Obviously it's not as nippy, but it does feel very quick. If anyone's looking for a type of car, you know, stage up, then this is definitely, if you can find one, as I say, this is definitely a step up, which I would recommend. Now, hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's been not the best, it's just a little introduction, you know, about the car, what it has, different features which, you know, you could get if you bought one. So I hope you found it useful. I hope you join me in the next video, where I may do the things that I don't like about the car, because that seems quite a good one for the next one. Obviously, as I say, this car is 10 years old. It does have its little niggles, which I will or do plan to sort out. Again, that will be in the next video. So until then, again, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you stick around, and I'll see you in the next one.